Todd B, hello. Les will be right back. She had a wardrobe malfunction. Yeah. Well, I did. How are you tonight, Todd? Deonda, hello. You guys shocked to see me on? You knew it was gonna have to be on 'cause Super Bowl yesterday, and yeah. Okay, Les, good to see you. Good to see you too. Did you guys watch Super Bowl? I didn't have a party. I got woke up at 6:20. Went in the living room, grabbed my water, grabbed my cigarette, sat down and watched the game. Tried to watch a little bit of Unmasked Singer. After that, fell asleep. I was sawing logs. Did you guys watch it? I think they left. Yes, it was a fun game at the halftime show. It's not for my version eyes. That game was boring. The game last night was boring. I'm not gonna lie. Although my Kansas City did win, but there was only 5 fouls called throughout the whole game. I was like, what kind of a game is this? They're supposed to be at each other's throats. Blah, blah, blah. And I'll be honest with you, I was like, yay, Kansas City showed up. San Francisco didn't. And then all of a sudden, boom. I was like, well, did Kansas City leave? Last quarter was exciting. To come back and win like that. But if they had called the penalties like they should have, the last time the 49ers, if they would have been called for delay of game, it would have changed the outcome of the game. They probably would have won if they had called that. But the refs didn't. So, but Kansas City won. Oh, I'm going to get to J-Lo and Shakira. I'm glad Kansas City won. Andy Reid got his first Super Bowl. He's the most winning coach of all time and never had a Super Bowl, and he finally got it last night. I'm glad. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared who either, but I was kind of rooting for Kansas City because of Andy Reid and because it's been 50 years since they won. So, congratulations to Kansas City. And if 49ers would have won, I would have been happy because if I was Garoppolo, I would have went up to the Patriots and Brady and just gave him the bird. I'm dead serious. I would have. Demi Lovato did good, you guys, I think, on the national anthem. She did a good job. Somebody was, I heard somewhere in the rumor mill among the shaders like Wendy Williams and all that. Hey Liz, hi everyone. Vintage Spider, hello. Said she was going to be the next Whitney Houston or something. I'm like, no. Demi Lovato did good for her. No, she's not another Whitney Houston. Nowhere near it. But Demi Lovato did do good on the Star Spangled Banner. I'm not gonna lie. She really did. But the thing that people are talking about today is the halftime show. And personally, I really do wish those that are talking about Shakira and J-Lo doing the halftime show, that there, who was it? Eve something. On the show The Talk. Now she's like, their dances were cultural, and she said especially with Shakira, her being Lebanese, she said like 3 or 4 times her anthem took 1 minute 50 seconds below expectations. I thought she did good. Honestly. But this is to Eve on the show The Talk. Please get your information right. Shakira is not Lebanese. She's Colombian. She's a Latina. This is to Eve on the talk. You're an idiot. If you're going to speak on something, please know what you're talking about. If you're going to be broadcasting like that on national television, and you're going to try to make a cultural point, she's not Lebanese. Shakira is Colombian. She's always been Colombian. She'll tell you she's Colombian. Jeez. Why would they have a Lebanese on a Latina night? I mean, come on. I understand. I totally get why they had Latino women, because they were in Miami, and that's the way it should be done. Honestly and truthfully, I liked it. One of the things that upset me was because this ties in. Jay-Z is actually, somebody was saying that he owns an NFL team, or Jay-Z does not own an NFL team. Jay-Z has been hired by the NFL. He's in charge of the music planning. That's what Jay-Z does. It does not own a football team. So I want to get that out of there. Get that out of there. But him and Beyonce did not stand up for our national anthem. If you don't like our country that made you a billionaire, by the way, Jay-Z, you can leave. There is not, even in the state the United States is in, even with our position, we are still the freest country in the world. We are about as free can get. Respect the flag. Respect your country that made you a billionaire. And let's face it, Beyonce, we've not done bad for you either. So they did not stand. That upset me. But he does not own an NFL team. He's in charge of the music. So I think he did good. But there is controversy with the halftime show, y'all. And the controversy being that Shakira and J-Lo were a little too risque for football. Now, I liked her show. I love Shakira. Nicole A, hello. Yeah, that pissed me. Hello, Les. Glad you're back. Yeah, that pissed me off. Yeah, it pissed me off too. I don't like, I don't like the state that we're in as a country. No, I don't. But I love my country. And it's only in this country you can sit there and say, I hate my country. And make it so bold. Come on now. I'm serious. Well, anyway, I digress. So the halftime show, like I said, AC Nomad, hello. Shakira's father was born in Lebanon. Oh, was he? Okay, that could be what? Because she was born and raised in Colombia. She'll tell you she's Colombian. But the dancing, I don't care if it was cultural or not or whatever. Shakira, I was like, them hips ain't gonna lie. And those hips did not lie. And she also has always said she's a Latina. So, anyway, the controversy was that the halftime show was a little risque. Now, people are saying that when the NFL asked them to come in, which, like I said, Jay-Z's in charge of the music and stuff, and AC Nomad, hello, by the way, and they knew what they were getting. And that's true. That's who Shakira and J-Lo are. And let's face it, J-Lo is 50 years old, and she looks that damn good and getting up on that stripper pole, doing that pole dancing. Let's face it. Oh my God. You know, as an adult, I liked it. As an adult, I would pay to go see him. Rosie Leone, hello. Where have you been? Oh my God. Everybody, this is one of my wrenches, as you can see, Rosie Leone. I would pay to go see Shakira. I always did like Shakira anyway. I thought she was a little I've been around. I always thought she was a little short shit. Spunky little thing anyway. Jennifer Lopez is Jennifer Lopez. That's what they do. And I don't know if people realize this, but when she was singing, and you had the girl with her singing Born in USA, where in the world is Rosie? I know. Sandy, hello, SJ. Hey, Les, how you doing? Hi, everybody. What kind of duct tape was on J-Lo's coochie? X on drugs, hello. When I don't know if people realize, but that was J-Lo's daughter that was singing Born in USA with her. So, you know, her daughter is there at the show. But the controversy is that it was a little too risque. There was a bunch of kids there that was performing. And that kids watched the Super Bowl. I'm one of the biggest kids around. And, of course, I'll always watch stuff. I have never in my life ever worked a Super Bowl Sunday. Ever. No. I lied. I volunteered one time. And it's only because I got out of there at 5 o'clock. That is the only time. Shakira's hips don't lie. I'm old. Mine do. I trust them. I don't trust them. I'd throw one out. Every lesbian's dream. Football and Shakira. I'd tear that poor little girl apart. Mid-Mary, hello. Where have you been? So, do you guys think that the halftime show was way too risque? I haven't caught you live in forever. No kidding. You know how long it's been since I've said Mid-Mary? Been forever. Same with Rosie Leone. She's usually working at night. I've been enjoying Shakira and J-Lo. No, J-Lo was pretty much fully clothed. X on drugs, no lie. At all. Yeah, that's, Anna Grissom, hello. Oh, you're on your way to work now? Aw. No way. Her outfit had cut us out of this. They did an amazing job. Rosie's on her way to work. Well, I feel privileged that you're listening to me on your way to work. Yay! You're lucky I'm awake. Now, like I said, me as an adult, I loved it. I thought all the music, Demi Lovato did great on the national anthem. I thought the halftime show was great. Shakira and J-Lo do their thing. That's what they're known for. But people are saying that that they could have been a little more respectful for it being a family thing. Also, I'm so happy Chiefs won since my Packers got smoked by the Niners. Yeah, I was rooting for the Chiefs. I really thought they left. Vintage Gal, hello. I really thought they left the stadium there until the last quarter. People are hating on women being sexy. What they're hating on is the fact that they could have been a little more respectful, that it is a family program. They the one was saying, I think it was clean. I think it was clean too. But I get what they're saying. But then again, they're saying, my 5 and 6-year-old grandchildren were watching that, and now my 6-year-old granddaughter wants a stripper pole. I don't think she realizes it's for that, first of all. Secondly, I remember watching the Super Bowl 5 and 6 years old, and the neighbor boy across the street, he played football, and he gave me his football helmet. It was purple. But I don't think they think that way about a pole. Secondly, they were clothed. I see 5 and 6-year-olds wear less than that. And they see that kind of dancing all the time. There was no nudity in it or anything like that. What about last year's halftime show? He was all sweaty and took his shirt off. I was in bed sick, but I actually watched that. Yeah, Maroon 5 got hated for doing that show. Like, not really, but she likes to dance. Hi, Vintage Gal. Mid-Mary says, I missed the Prince and rock stuff during halftime personally. Anna says, sad Niners lost, but miss Saints being in Super Bowl. Janet Jackson entire boob popped out not long ago, so... Well, yeah, it's been a while. It's been like, 15 years? Something like that. Hi-yo, both Vintage and Spider. Oh my god, last year's Super Bowl sucked. Maroon 5 got hated on that, not because I don't think Maroon 5 is a stadium performance. They could be, I don't know, I don't like them. My hubby rewinded boob shot over and over. It's Janet. Prince was the best halftime show. Did Jenna have nice tatas? Yeah. But one point I'm trying to get to, the worst halftime show ever was when Coldplay. I was like, what the heck? I almost shot the TV on that one. Miss Jackson, if you're asking. Les, I'm not a Maroon fan either. The game was actually really good. I couldn't leave to have a smoke. Rebecca Foxy, hello. They had more clothes on than cheerleaders. Exactly. They had more clothes on than the cheerleaders. Commercials were more violent, so their point is stupid. Shakira is like 43 and J-Lo is 50-something. J-Lo, I think, is just 50. I fell asleep during the second quarter, to be honest. It was boring. To me, the game was boring. Second and third quarter, yeah, it was boring. Fourth quarter got a little excited because the Chiefs came back and won it. I don't know, Michael Jackson lighting his hair on fire is most memorable. They look damn good. Yeah, they did. I think they did a good job. I really did. Venice Spider said, at this point, kids see it all. They have internet, YouTube. Everything is over the top. My daughter, kindergarten teacher, they seen it, heard it all day, unfortunately. Mid-Mary, Mahomes. I tried to shake my ass like them. Not happening, says Foxy. I've been shouting this too. Damn, yesterday, 43rd birthday for Shakira. Damn, shit, it was on Super Bowl? Yeah, J-Lo is 50. Bratz dolls dress kind of low-key, slutty. I can twerk, but not like them. I twerk, and then I have to go to the hospital to get my hip put back. But so, this is the big stink going on about the Super Bowl. They gotta find something. I'd be more upset that Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't stand for a national anthem, and we made them billionaires. I can twerk, but only when alone. My boobs twerk, that counts, right? Oh my god. My ass keeps rolling after I stop. You don't want to see me twerk. Yep. They were both beautiful. Yeah. You know. I love Jay-Z and Beyonce. Well, they don't love America. And we made them billionaires. We can go. They can go. Why is everything political? I don't know. Doc Furter for Les Kane. Honey, there's no E on the end of my name. There's no E on there, baby. Jay-Z, go to Canada. No offense, Canadians. Excellence, amen. Mid-Mary. Like Trump totally didn't know where the Chiefs were from. Oh my god. Hi, Doc. They played apple bottom jeans at Super Bowl party. Tried to dance but worn out. Mid-Mary says he thought it was Kansas, the state. Okay. I know, I just like styling it like that. Fancy. Oh, I don't think it's fancy, but Tess M, hello. Where have you been? Hi, Les. How are you? You look great. Well, thank you. I'm surprised. If you guys think I do, I see it, but thank you. I got to. I have some health issues, so the doctor's appointments are starting. So. J-Lo's performance was something, says Doc. I need boots with the fur. Tell me about it. Everyone looking at her. We need story time one day. What do you want the story time to be about? I think, I think I told people I'm going back to basics. So, I think both ladies look beautiful, and they changed the tide. Repping the Latinos in our country. Oh yeah. Me too. They have video of me dancing Too Funny, Susanna. I'm proud of them. Not a J-Lo fan. Damn, Shakira can be my main lady though, says Mid-Mary. Oh my god. Tess, what do you want the story time to be about? I enjoyed. Hubby wasn't impressed though, says Vintage. Rosie, are you still here or did you walk into work? I'm gonna divorce my husband right quick, says Mid-Mary. There's a certain clip picture of J-Lo during her performance that's gone viral. I'm sure there's a couple of them. My husband and I both rooted on the Chiefs, so do I. What I've been doing? Drama. I kind of touched on that the other night. Nicole, I hope everything goes well for you. It will, whether they like it or not. Mid-Mary's like, we never agreed. Todd says, Les, major snafu in Iowa caucus night. Still no results. Oh, great. What they did with dancing, I couldn't last a minute. Oh, I know. They were just moving. I'm always drama. Haha, check on my stupid channel. Les, I really hope you get well soon. We're gonna see. I think it's just the progression of things. I was Chiefs fan yesterday. Yeah, I even said beforehand I was rooting for the Chiefs. Also, Coochie Mints, ever hear of that? No. It's a thing, Vintage. There's Sarah. Howdy. Sarah, hello. You didn't watch any of it? Did you go to the Iowa caucus tonight? I'm only a fine. Am I only 49er in chat? Probably. Oh no, I've been absent, Les. You're ill. It's just the progression of what's wrong with me. So we're gonna try to find a solution. Andy Reid used to be a Packers something, or he was a coach for Eagles before, I think. Right, for I forget how many years he was with the Eagles, and I think he went straight from the Eagles to the Chiefs. I still don't know how football works. Oh my god. No, I didn't. I wasn't feeling well. Really didn't want to spread it to my neighbors. Aw. I really want Pete Buttigieg for the Democratic nomination. Feel better, Liz. Oh, I will. I mean, I feel good. You know, I feel good. It's just things are happening. So anyway, that's what the controversy people are talking about now. And I'm sitting there thinking there's a lot of other things to be mad about other than that. Les, I hope you don't have Captain Morgan virus. No, I don't. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Commercials disappointing again to me. Same here. Keep yourself safe and feel better, beautiful lady. Well, thank you. I do. I mean, it's not like I'm sick. It's just progression, and we gotta figure out what's going on. That's all. Les, have you pet your beast behind you today? No, I haven't yet. Holly Gribble, hello. Hi, everyone. The halftime show was awesome. Yeah, I liked it. The only commercial I liked was Bill Murray's. Ads were sad. Yeah, the commercials really sucked this year. They truly did. Have y'all said hello to my new pet? That's my new pet. Oh, good you go. Good you go. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, his name is Fluffy today. We're gonna call him Fluffy. Oh yeah, he likes to be tickled there, and he likes to tickle be up here in his ears. Oh yes, that's Fluffy. Memories also the dancing cowboy dude and the rap dude. Other than that, commercials fail. Yeah, Les, I miss your parodies and table talks. Can't believe YouTube is attacking an unlisted video. No, they said it was. They said the one that one they said was available for ads. I liked Missy Elliott's commercial. They were bad last year too. Do you all watch bad NFL lip readings? No. Him's a good boy. Yeah, I know. That's why I say him's Fluffy's a good boy. The baby peanut commercial was cute. Yeah, it was. It should be out any day now. Fluffy looks like me in the morning. No mid, but I love those. NFL bad lip syncing, sub it. You will love it. I like the bad lip readings they did of the 2016 election. Red Freckles, hello. Gee, Les, what animal shelter did you adopt him out of? I rescued him from my mom. Oh, good boy. Him's a good boy. Yet. He won't eat skunk, though. Todd, I was thinking about that before you said that. We had good laugh about Tide Stain commercials. I love lip syncing. NFL hilarious. It makes me laugh, Les, and honestly, I need laughs sometimes. Is he from Wisconsin? Who? Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum-bum. I'm sure I've seen him out at a bar last year. Les drove to the Skinwalker Ranch and fell in love with him. He the Chupacabra? No. That's Fluffy, my new pet. Reminds me of my ex. Oh my god, Freckles. Oh god. I'd have that tattooed on my butt. Les, did you see the new Little Women? What's that? Is that the one about the whole show is about little people? Les, do you have any tips for really bad insomnia? No. No. I don't. This one time at band camp, your pet was our band instructor. I love Little Women. My mom saw it and didn't like it. I'm not even going to say that word. There's a tip. Oh, is it a new movie? No, I don't watch them kind of movies, actually. I'm not really a chicky flick type person. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, I don't know. I really don't know. Vintage, I wish you lived closer. We could go sit together and throw popcorn at other ladies. Oh my god. Les, I need an Eddie Money poster. Did you look on eBay? Popcorn fight. Now that would be great. Vinny's is supposed to come out and see me, and she refuses. Popcorn, popcorn. I don't travel well so much anymore. Les, I'm so happy to see you tonight, for real. Oh, well, thank you, Mid-Mary. I should be on a little more often. Like I said, I'm going back out to the kitchen, coming out of the office, and going back to basics. I don't understand why I'm not getting notifications. Sometimes you have to turn the bell off and turn it back on again. But they've been doing that a lot. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'm going back to basics until I get things set up. And I'm just saying, F it. Dead serious. So I got the notification, but it was when I had just woke up from a nap. You're already 25 minutes in. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Les, we just got our first house. Congratulations, Mid-Mary. Yay! You just got our first house. Your first money pit. Yay! Moving in the spring, and we are trying for a baby now. Aww. A wee little one. Aww. Are you still intending on moving because of the Phantoms, Les. I said one more thing. I'm out of here. That's good to hear you're coming back on more. Yeah, it's just been so busy. It really has. I mean, like, give me a minute. And Mary says, Les, I got a ghost box for your information. Oh, really? Hmm. The Phantom of the Les. Oh, please. Yeah. I'm old Les. I'll be 41 when baby maybe could be born. Wow. You go, girl. Of course, I had energy when I was 41. Now it's like, I hope I have no more grandkids or nothing. I'd be an old lady mom, but I still rep. That's right. That's not that old anymore, Mary. It's really not. But woof. That means you'll be in your 50s when they go through teenage years. I ain't got the energy anymore. I really don't. That's why you should have kids when you're young, because I don't have the energy. I'm so much more tired because I have this silly toddler. She keeps me afraid. Doc says that's when my mom had me. 41 is new 21. Except for when it comes to raising kids. Mid-Mary says my dad was 61 when I graduated. See, I had really young parents. So, honestly, you want to have kids when you're old enough to enjoy them. That's when you want to have grandkids. She still got the energy to be chasing after me. More power to her. Maybe if I, didn't have so many issues, maybe. My grandma was 46 when my mom was born. Damn. My grandma had been a grandma for years by that time. Les, my son is 21, and I got a 3-year-old. Oh my god, so you're going to try to have another one. Connie Baldwin, howdy, Les. Howdy, Connie, hello. Sarah, you don't want to have them at an age where you resent giving up your youth. No, I don't want people to have kids when they're 15, like 21 to 25. One of my friends I grew up with is pregnant with her 5th kid, and she is 41 years old, like me. I know somebody who did that, who, I went to school with. Holly's like, I was like, holy crap. Doc says, I got cussed out at the right age, Les. Aw, you must have done something bad. Hey, Sarah and Mary and Holly, says Connie. Hi, Connie. Exxon says, hi, Connie. Hi, Holly. Hey, Exxon. I don't think anybody should have kids unless they can afford them. Or have some kind of sense God gave a billy goat with them. Hey, I wanted the right partner for one of my kids. I don't blame you there. But I had a friend of mine, she had one at 40. We can never afford them. No, but, Sarah said, many people have said afford them. That never happens. I know. Mid-Mary says, I work my ass off. Oh, I wish I could. You have no idea. I wish I could. But if you don't have enough money for yourselves, you can't afford them. Yeah, you should be able to at least clothe them and feed them. All because, Doc says, all because I asked if someone could help me navigate the products in the cleaning aisle. I'm not gonna call 30 minutes in advance like some other blind people do. Not my style. Mid-Mary says we all work. Be somewhat financially ready, like we were not. Twins, what can you do at that point? Yeah, cry. Yes, Les, but I'm a bad cook. Mmm. I could say that, but nobody believes me. I tell them I'm a bad cook. They're like, no, you're not. I cook things I want to cook when I want to cook them. Oh, I don't like a big freaking meal every freaking night. I really don't. And I'm not a meat and potatoes person, so I'm really not. We have watched you cook, Les. We know different. Yeah, everybody likes my cooking. Yeah, my sister should not have had her 3 kids. I feel for them and their future. I liked your cooking videos. Thank you. Yeah, people want me to do it again. The problem is my hands. Some days I can and some days I can't. Like today, I really couldn't. So I made something really simple. I made mac and cheese, and we had some Grand's biscuits and a package of hot dogs and cheese. I was like, there you go. I'm wrapping up. And I did. Got out the cutting board, smushed in biscuits, wrapped the hot dog around them, shoved them full of cheese. Boom. Dinner was literally ready in 15 minutes for everyone to eat. I've also been denied entry into some places because it would be a safety violation since I'm handicapped. Yeah, see, that wouldn't fly with me. That would not. Lop off some of them weenies in the mac and cheese. Nah, I just used crap in there. I was like, this will be easy. Benny's like, I love that meal. Yeah. And that's without the dog. I can only imagine the new problems I'll run into when she is fully trained as a guide. Doc, really? What kinds of places? He was refused entrance into Walmart. Can you believe that? I had cheese hot dogs for dinner, but my youngest cat took off with half of one. Oh my gosh. Doc says the underground scene, Sarah and Walmart. Yeah, he was refused entrance into Walmart. That wouldn't fly with me around here. That's not good customer relations. I know, that is so illegal. Underground scene, I can understand, but Walmart? Yeah. Yeah, that crap wouldn't fly around here. Nope. I'd be like, really? You worried about my dog when you got birds flying all over this place? Really? That's exactly what I would say if they tried that here. There's birds everywhere. You got people crapping in the aisle. Really? What is underground scene? I'm just assuming it's a place to shop. Sounds like a violation of the People with Disabilities Act. It is. It's so against the law. That's why I said it wouldn't fly. It wouldn't fly if I was there. I'm guessing rave parties, punk rock concerts, that kind of thing. I don't know what it is. Pretty much, Sarah. Well, I can understand rave parties and stuff. Rave parties are private. They don't have to let anybody in. They wouldn't let you get your rave on. Shame on them. Ah. Mm-mm-mm. Have you seen the raves that are silent? Everyone wears headphones. Oh my god. Really? I've never been to a rave. I don't like that techno music, says Connie. My daughter loves it. It just depends on the mood I'm in, whether I do or not. Personally, I like all kinds of music, but I'm basically, at my roots, and my basic thing is rock. But I like all kinds of music. I think Doc goes into places and starts shit on purpose. He's gonna get me in a lot of trouble one day. He truly is. Rock and roll, although I do like Billie Eilish. I only heard that one song and it's nah. Doc says, "Come on, Les." We're going to attack McDonald's together. Oh, this is another thing. I wish I had my camera. They have another thing. Now there's a sticker up there. They have the blind one. Okay, now they have one if you're deaf. Something about you can ask for an interpreter or something. And it's on the drive-through window. Well, you have to go through the speakers. I mean, you know. I saw that and I was like, what? What? That's what it said on the window. That's what it said. I'm like, is that a requirement now? Things that make you go, hmm. But I was like, is that a requirement? I mean, if you're deaf, how are you going to know somebody's speaking? Maybe they can dial in via Skype or something like that. I hope so. But I just think it's funny that it's on the drive-through window. Because I know a girl who is deaf and she drives. She can't hear shit. And she drives. But I've never seen her go through a drive-through. I've never, you know. So, Velveteen Lace, hello. Where have you been? I'm asking everybody, where have you been? Closest thing I could think of is an app similar to Be My Eyes, except they connect you with a random interpreter to help you when you dial. Oh. Deafness does not impair the ability to drive. I know, but they do ask you, how's your hearing? You know, can you hear? You know, but she drives. I don't know how she does it, especially. Oh crap! When fire trucks, ambulances, and police cars go flying down the road. That's scary driving while deaf. Can't hear horns or sirens and things like that. Yeah, it would be different. I'm sure they're. I mean, I'm sure they can. They're fully aware. Because if my music's cranking, I can't hear it coming down the road until it gets closer, and even then, people are starting to pull over, and I'll just look in my mirrors. Most will have a sticker that says "Driver is deaf." Sarah says, IRC, they have to have extra mirrors on the car. By the way, where I live, honestly, I usually see fire trucks and police cars before I hear them. Maybe the car would be modified that when it hears the siren, it could flash some lights or something. I don't know what. I never really paid attention to what her car is. I don't know. I just know she bebops around town. So Good for her. Really. Of course, the way things are going, we ain't gotta worry about steering or nothing. Let the car do it. I hear the new Cybertruck by Elon Musk will be autopilot. I want to get my hands on one of those. Yeah, they're still testing the autopilot things because there's been some screw ups. Me too, Doc. Kick back and sleep. I'm too much of a control freak. I'd be like, nah, that's all right. I got the wheel. I got you. Self-driving cars are a long way off. I think they'll come out before we die, that's for sure. Italian mukbang Nana, hello, darling. How are you, love? There's Nana. Hello, hello. But it is fun to think about, kind of like the Jetsons. Yeah. Yeah, remember when I told you about that lady in the self-driving car who ran somebody over and she couldn't do anything about it? I do now. After you said it, I do now. We still don't have flying cars. That's what, we'll be dead. Doing good, been really busy with work. Aww. I know, I don't work, but I've been busy doing crap. I just, seems like I just can't get caught up. I saw you live and had to come and say hello. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised I'm awake. I've been sleeping. Oh, God. Walmart sucks. Giant gooseberry, says Anna. Ooh. I know I gotta move my recliner. I can't lean back in as far as I used to. I'm like, what the hell? You look good. Well, thank you, thank you. So do you. As usual. Mmm. I've been trying to cut stress out of my life. I really don't need it. I've been saying, I don't care. That's exactly what I've been saying for a couple months. I don't care. Wish we could travel back to 2017, Les. Why? When is the last time you did a cooking video? Forever ago. Maybe like over a year? It's been forever. And it says no hot water in bath. Sad. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think 2018 was the last time I did a cooking video. Or cooked on live or anything. I think that's when it was. But who knows? I might end up doing one. It was when you just started this channel. Everything was new and exciting, and we were all running around getting into stuff. Oh. Yeah. But boy, I tell you what, that first year I was getting my ass reamed left and right from everyone. Last time I saw one was a spaghetti dish. Yeah, I've done hamburgers, spaghetti, bacon, eggs, um, crock pot lasagna, brownies. Try to make cookies with the Hershey's recipe, the Nestle recipe, and it's the wrong recipe. Um, it's 60 and bam, I'm cold. It got it over 60, I think, today or yesterday. SJ, last time I saw brownies, that was one of the first ones I did, actually. I just miss your videos where you'd fix a hot dog or something like that. Go out back and film a talking video. You did Nestle cookies? Yeah, they have the wrong recipe. So, I called. Well, actually, me and my sister, Cheryl, was here. And they know it. And so we asked, are they going to change it? And they said no. But I think what one has the correct one? And I know their M&M recipe, the M&M recipe for cookies is wrong too. So I got an automatic car starter today. That's what I need. Awesome. Yeah, your backyard talks. Hey. Aaron Everhard, hello. You made so many cookies, I wanted some. They were good. They were just flat. They were good. Grandkids ate them. That means anything. Yeah, I didn't go out back much last year. Like I said, issues. And then some parts were just too daggone hot. So excited, Sandra. Gave it to myself for Christmas. Awesome. I want to make jelly and double chocolate donuts. I do know how to make donuts. I do know how to make them. So basically all you need is Pillsbury biscuits. You can make donuts out of them. Just take the cap. If you get regular, not the grands, but if you get regular biscuits from Pillsbury, in the can, and you take the cap from a 20-ounce bottle or a 12-ounce bottle and cut out the middle, just use it. There you go. And you can make your own glaze. Or you can put cinnamon sugar on it. I miss donut runs. Sugar too high. Vincent, vintage guy wants to make churros. Just the cap. Yep. Let's sing the Gotta Hate Us song. Oh my god. You heard it here first. Yeah. Oh, I've done that, Les, and put sugar on them. Yeah. And then you can. It's just like a yeast donut. You can make it chocolate frosted or whatever you want on it. Or you can leave or not cut anything and just cook it, flip it, put some sugar on it, and that's what you get in a Chinese restaurant. It's the same thing. You live in colder winter area, vintage? I take it. The automatic starter? Heck yeah. Yup, Chicago, but warmer this year. I think God, we're warm this year. I am dead serious. I am not kidding. And I tell you what, um, and rain and stuff. Oh my God, my hands were just killing me. Hazel, my Labradoodle, might be meeting up with some other service dog teams around here. Well, I hope you can get her trained as a guide dog. The weather has been really strange this winter. It was last winter too. I haven't really had a chance to run the fireplace last year or this year. That's pissing me off. I bought a cord of wood. Me too, Vintage. It has been so not normal winter though. You're ready for next year. No below zero yet. Yeah. Shady Anna Grissom says today was 70, sunny, wonderful. We were in the 60s, and it was sunny. I mean, it was nice. I think we're hitting 50 for tomorrow, and then I think we're in the 40s for a couple days, and it goes back up. Yep, if the guide dog school doesn't end up working out, I do have an instructional book, and we'll have to work on it with the help of a trainer instead. Ouch. Oh, man. I want a doggy. Heck, I'd be happy with fish. I was in Vegas last week. It was 70 there. Yeah! We were supposed to have tornado weather again this week. Ooh. Sandra's like 70 in Vegas? Heck yeah. We go south, it's cold down there. A certain somebody says global warming doesn't exist. It was made up by the Chinese. Please. Yep, it was like 70. It was nice. Says Vintage. Anna wants to go to Vegas. Yeah, our tornado season will be starting soon. 70 is the perfect temp for me, says Sandra. Went for a trade show, but gambled too. Heck yeah. I'm not allowed a casino though. Oh. 777 broke. I just hate the idiots I run into on the train with their stupid questions. Says Doc. Look, no question is stupid. The only stupid question is one not asked. No question is stupid. Ooh, story time at Les. Not allowed in casino? No, I'm not. Gotta gamble even a little bit while in Vegas, SJ. Yeah, I can't go to a casino. Never get me out of there. I ended up taking the title to car and everything else. Not even questions, just their stupid inputs about my life. Well, yeah. Have you talked to your friend in China, Les? Uh-uh. No, but I gotta contact her because Donna wants to talk to her so she can do a report at school. Trade show saved me some money. See, I'd be spending money at the trade show. I don't like going anywhere without having money in my pocket. I hope Megan is okay also. I think I'm going to call her after I'm done. She's not working. I don't like gambling anyway. For me, it's very boring. Oh, spent money at trade show, but for the business. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. I couldn't remember her name. Yeah, I don't know how to do slots or anything. That game just confuses the hell out of me. Poker is my thing. So. I've been praying that your health gets better and that your youthful spirit rises once again. My youthful spirit is there, but it just gets pissed off because I can't do. I had a celebrity encounter while there. Ooh, who? Who, Vintage? Please do tell. I have a youthful spirit. Gail Cook, hello. J-Lo is 50, Shakira is 42. Yeah, she just had a birthday. They both look good for their age. Annis is low slots or sluts. Take your pick. Oh my god. Slots or sluts? Hawk says, I miss Flo Rida. I love his stuff. Okay. I rode in an elevator and held door for Lisa Vanderpump and hubby Ken from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Oh, I don't know them. You too, Liz. You have no wrinkles. Oh, well, thank you. I think I might be starting some. I don't know. I think they're wanting to start. You know, because when I smile, I think they want to start. I don't know. I know one thing. My sister has wrinkles, and it's funny. Remember when Up with People always did the Super Bowl halftime show? Vinny says they were extremely nice. No, who's Up with People? I remember back when I was a little girl, and I asked my dad. I said, Dad, didn't they used to have like marching bands? At the halftime show, I remember marching bands. No, they don't have marching bands. And come find out they did. They had marching bands. Remember when Disney was doing halftime shows? My only celebrity encounter is when I met Robert Englund. Ooh, Freddy Krueger. Gail Cook said yes, first few years. Yeah, I remember I was really, really young. But I remember the marching bands. That's why I liked halftime shows, because the marching bands. Now that I'm spoiled with Ohio State and stuff, to me, all the other marching bands are sad. They're sad. I'm spoiled with Ohio State. Up with People was a show, choir type thing that was pretty big in the 70s as a secular, inspirational type thing. They did do much of that. They still had marching bands. They were even supposed to have a SpongeBob one last year, but it got replaced by Travis Scott. I didn't watch it last year. I was sick. I was sick as a dog. They still exist, but are much more low key. Alabama has best band. No, Ohio State does. Sorry. They would travel around and do concerts at schools and also paid admission performances for the public. Prince was best halftime show ever. There's a few that were really good. I don't think there is a one best halftime show. They could call the $1 Million Band. They can call themselves whatever they want. Ohio State is the best damn band in the land. Sarah, and of course Janet Jackson and Boobgate, which led to the launch of YouTube. I met Joe Jackson. Ooh. Billy D. Williams, Janet Jackson, Solange, and one other singer, I can't remember her name. I'm not impressed with Solange. Florida A&M is known as the best marching band. All black school. I've seen them. Yeah, they can say whatever they want. We got Ohio State. I gotta go to bed, but I'll be listening. Okay, thanks for coming, Vantage Girl. I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Anna Grissom, nope. Roll Tide, nope. Ohio State. Ohio State. Some comedian was making a joke that reminds me. They were making a joke and said that the Browns and the Bengals are the second and third best football teams are the best second and third football teams in Ohio, right behind Ohio State. Seen Slop Bandito around town? No, I haven't met her yet. We've probably seen each other 15 times. I don't remember what she looks like. I really don't. And if she has seen me, she hasn't. Well, I haven't been out that much, so. But no. As a matter of fact, I forget how to get a hold of her. So. I just think it's awesome. There's some other YouTuber, and this is right here in town. So this ought to be interesting. For real. Oh, by the way, for those that know, the application, she had a severe falling out with EZ and deleted her channel. Yeah, I heard something. There was some other guy involved or something. I don't know. That somebody said something about it the other day. I didn't get any details or anything. She has a slut channel. Reach her that way. Apparently she deleted it. No, we contacted some other way, and I can't remember how it was. I gotta go back and look. Sarah's like, who? Slot Bandito? Well, anyway, those that were here know that I applied for the Guinness World Records, GWR. And I was having a hard time getting my application through. It was on their site. They sent me a thing, said it's on our site, I'm trying to get it through. Well, it finally went through today. And it's set up for June 6th. And that's a Saturday. So, but I may have to change that because I need witnesses. So I don't know if anybody will be around to witness and help me do camera shots and pictures, and so Man, so tentatively June 6th. Mahomes, my boy, says Kevin. Hello. Yep, I'm glad Chiefs won. So, what record are you going for? I'm going for the most beer drank in a minute. Just kidding. I don't drink beer. I don't drink anymore, but at all. But no, I'm going for. It's one of their titles that nobody has, and is the most dominoes, mini dominoes toppled in a spiral, and that's one of their category because I want to do one they already had, just to see how the process works. And so I just want to see how the process works, and then I can do my own. So, do my own title, and you have to pay for that. But it's only $5 plus tax, because they're in London, so I have to pay VAT tax. Do you gamble? When I'm allowed, and with only the money I'm allowed to have. I don't have a problem with it because what's current record? Nobody has it yet. That's why I chose one of theirs. It said that nobody has taken it, nobody has done it. So that's why I'm doing one of theirs to see, how the thing works. And I found out it is to have an adjunct there or a representative from Guinness. It's $12,000 plus all the expenses: flight, car, hotel, food. So I said, no, I'm going to need sponsors. So I have to do it the boring way. But, yeah, if I can get a certain couple companies to, strip clubs, to sponsor me, I'll do 3 in one at the same time. I'll do 3 records at the same time. So, but I chose one of theirs so that way I can see how the process works. So, and boy, do they want details. Hey, Les and everyone. Snickerdoodle, hello. Gail Cook, very cool. Thank you, thank you. Nobody around here is excited. They're like, nobody cares about those anyway. I said, it doesn't matter what other people care about. What matters is what I care about. So you going to have the Guinness World Record guy there? No, I don't have $12,000 plus expenses. Flight, hotel, car, food. I don't have that kind of money. I would love to. I would really, really love to. If I lived in Europe, it'd only be 7,000 euros. I don't know what that is in US money. Because they come from London. They'll fly here from London. I'd be like, I'll make you pigs in blanket and mac and cheese. Kurt Suggs, hello. What's up, sexy? Sing me happy birthday. Kurt, it's your birthday? Are they trying to make a profit off people setting records? I guess. I don't know. A euro is about the same value as a dollar, maybe 10% plus or minus. Probably because they don't have to fly across the ocean. That's why it's more expensive. Kurt, you never did send me an invitation for your graduation. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kurt. Happy birthday to you. There you go. You never did send me an invitation, and don't think I ever forgot. Animal lover, hello. I'm doing good. How about you? So, I should hear back in 12 weeks. Turns me on every time. And many more. So I should hear back in 12 weeks if they'll, right now we're under, I did have to sign, a pre-thing contract. And in 12 weeks, when they contact me, that it's a go for the record, then they'll send me all these guidelines and requirements and what I have to do to send all the proof in. And so, has to have to do a cover letter, and which I don't know. You have to send still pictures in, video in. You have to have, I think, notarized statements from at least two witnesses that witnessed it. Something else. So they'll send me the whole thing. So we'll know in 12 weeks. Sounds like a lot of work. Not really, considering I videotape it anyway. And it's something that I would build anyway. You know. And I'm going to try Gail Cook. Check today's exchange rate. $1 equals 90 euros. So 7,000 euros is $6,300. Probably, like I said, it's probably because they have to fly over the Atlantic, because they are in London. I mean, you figure you're in England, you can drive 3 hours to be in another country. Here, you can drive 3 hours, you're still in the same daggone state. You can drive 12 hours and still be in the same daggone state. Well, there's lots of T's and I's to dot, but cool, I like watching those videos. This is going to be interesting. I just want to know how the process works. But you know, it is a contract with a company, so and they're very particular. I mean, there's a lot of videos they turn down, and they only accept a few a week. That's it. So, but we'll see. And you know, my thing is, if I do this, then the company I buy my Dominoes from, Bulk Domino, maybe they can sponsor and they can get an adjunct over here, and you know, pay for everything. And like I said, I'll do three different records all at once, all in one sitting. England is an island, tough to drive to Europe. You can use what, the canal though? Well, you know what I mean. It was an expression. You know, I should have chose like something like Spain or something better. You can use the canal or a ferry. Oh, teasing me? It's really weird. I know with every exchange student we've had, they're like, you know, we travel, like when we travel to West Virginia, they're like, you don't need a passport. No, you're in the United States. You know, it always trips them out. Always. Canal tunnel from England to France, vice versa. It opened up in the mid-90s. Or the channel. Yeah, they would just trip out. I said, hell, you can drive to the United States from one end to the other for 5, 6, 9 days. You know, however many days it drives across, you're still in the United States. It always trips them out. I'm in a high. So, you know, it don't take nothing. Hell, they can take a helicopter, plane, they go, be right there. But here they have to cross the Atlantic, so. And I think from New York to England is five and a half hours. And I'm an hour. So it'd be like 6 hours. The way you say hi. That's how I've always said it. Always. But I would love to have an adjunct there, and maybe, you know, you never know. Considering Bulk Domino's, the company, and where they make them and everything, is near me. I wish they had pickup. I wouldn't have never pay for shipping. Just go and pick it up. Like I'm going to the grocery store. Oh, did you guys hear that Amazon has a guaranteed 2-hour delivery for groceries? We have a warehouse here, right here in Etna, which is near Kirkersville. And yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it one day. I lived in London, went to King's College. Sarah says that's only in some areas. Well, like I said, we have a warehouse here that's only 20 minutes away, so. Les, Amy had a big old wedding on her show. Did you see it? I thought she got married like a year ago. No, I didn't see it. I don't even know when it's on. I knew they delivered, but 2 hours, that's quick. Well, they have a thing where they'll get your order to you in an hour. She did, but I'm guessing this is the actual ceremony. I need to watch it. I've seen the first 2 episodes, but I need to see the third one to see if that doctor is going to drop Tammy. Do you guys know? I got my thoughts on that show. I really do. I really do. If you guys haven't seen 1,000-Pound Sisters, it involves Amy and Tammy Slayton, which I've always liked Amy, and she has lost so much weight. Tammy, on the other hand, Tammy won't do a damn thing for herself, and I hate it when she sits there and disses Amy, because Tammy can't even bathe herself. Amy does it. You know? It's just sad when you manage to successfully lose 100 pounds and you can't even tell. Well, there's a reason why they're called 1,000-Pound Sisters. You know, that's a half a ton. And so, from what I've seen so far of that show, is Tammy blames everyone but herself for everything. Everyone but herself. And she will do nothing for herself. Nothing. Nothing. And Amy's trying to get her motivated, and Tammy already said she can't live on her own. She can't do nothing for herself. She's always got to have somebody doing it for her. But one thing I did notice is that every time they went to a buffet, or went out to eat or something, she could breathe. I was like, where's your oxygen now? You can breathe. You're not huffing and puffing and shit. I was like, damn, Tammy. Just try. That's what Amy said. Just try. But we'll see how it turns out. We'll see. I'm rooting for Amy. I really am. Whether she makes it or not, I'm rooting for Amy. So I don't know if the doctor even kept Tammy, because I don't think she lost any weight. Food addiction is just as debilitating as other addictions. I know. I know it is. And I know it's hard. But if you've reached that point to do something about your addiction, then you need to at least try. Nobody can do it for you. I know. I'm an alcoholic. And I have fallen off the wagon. But nobody could make me quit. It was my decision. I'm the one who had to try. You know? So quitting addiction, it really takes a lot of support, and it takes a lot of work. You know. And if she's not ready for it, that's fine. But don't blame your sister because she wants to do something about it. And Tammy refusing to care for herself is just a component. I know. That's why I said she's refusing to do anything for herself. Anything, just try. You're not going to be perfect at it at first. You're not. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of energy. But as it turns out, that mental health program I was telling you about is a 9-year wait. Damn. Damn. I love food, especially sweets. That is why I became diabetic, and wanting to live is great motivation. I just think Tammy doesn't need to be mad at her sister, because her sister, Amy said it perfect when she said, I'm always busy taking care of other people. I'm always doing this for other people. I just want this one thing for myself. Don't get mad at her. And I'm glad that her husband is supportive. And I just want Tammy to try. I just want her to try. Oh, good gosh. I just was dumbfounded. 9-year waiting time. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. For real, for real. Snickerdoodle, it's her choice. Either take it seriously or she will end up dying. 9 months, perfect sugars. So happy, Susanna. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. It is her choice. But she supposedly chose this. So. Where did you watch the episodes, Les? On YouTube? Because I don't know what day they come on TV. I wonder if they're on I'll find out right now. Ow, what? Damn. Oh, that's scratchy. Okay. I wonder if they're on demand. Come on. I'm gonna see if they're on demand. Blood pressure is crap, though. You know, my blood pressure's always been good. Okay. Why do I have to do this every single time? This is on, right? Yeah, it was on. No signal. Watch TV. Wait, no, we're going to go to on demand. On demand. I'm seeing if it's on demand. Well, I think I'm going to take my meds for the night and call it a day. I'll call you sometime this week, Liz. Miss you. Aw, awesome. Have a good night, dog. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Harley. Hello. How are you? I'm checking to see if a certain show is on demand. There it is. Alright, let's see. It is. Dag. There's 5 episodes. I thought there was only 2. Or 3, I should say. I'm well, thank you for asking. Hope you're well. Oh my god. Also been watching I've also been watching 1,000 Pound Sisters. Well, it's on demand. So, well, you're welcome. Final episode is next week. What? There's only 6 episodes? Wow. Some of them are on YouTube. Animal Lovers, Team Tammy. I think so. It was only a short docu-series, I think. Aww. I'll be dipped. Unless they get more, I'm not too sure. I don't have pay TV, so I either have to download or watch on here. Oh. Yeah. I'm team Amy. I'm team both of them, really. I hope they both succeed. I'm sorry I'm bad with punctuation. So am I. Don't feel bad. So am I. But I'm happy for them both. I really am. Same, I prefer Amy, but it would be good to see them both get something out of it. Exactly. Me too. They deserve it. Yeah, me too. I hope they do. And if it's only a few episodes, I hope they do update episodes. I really do. So, good for them. Yay. Honestly and truthfully, I think they can be funny. I think they should just leave it as a show. I'm dead serious. They can be funny. For real. But I do hope. So, and they are on demand. I'll be dipped. I may have to try to watch them. So, what else was I wanting to say? Pretty much that was all. Super Bowl game itself, the national anthem, halftime show, then whatever we want to talk about. Oh, that's why I was going to call my mom today. Daggone it. I forgot. Say, Mom, you were down there in Point Pleasant. Do you really think there's a Mothman? You were around there. Oh, excuse me. So, oh yeah, and to those who have not met him, this is my new puppy. Look at him. His name's Fluffy this week, or today anyway. Oh, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, Timmy, yes. Yes. Mama's good boy. Yes, you are. Got your tummy. That's Fluffy. I picked him up from the pound. He looks like he likes it. He better like it, daggone it. See, that's not a look of a little doggy getting mad. See him smiling. That's a smile. He ate his kibble today. He likes his kibble. Sarah says, I hope he's nicer than my cats. They got in a fight this evening. Aw. And one of them spilled my... What? Kombucha? All over my computer table. Ooh. And it says Wolf Pound. No sooner did I clean that up than she barfed 3 times on the carpet. Ooh. 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 That's not good. At all. Oh. You guys can tell it's about time for me to go to bed here soon. That's one thing I can't handle is barf. I've seen blood and guts and everything else. I can't handle barf or watching a woman give birth. Kombucha is an Asian fermented tea. It's slightly carbonated and has very slight alcohol content. Learn something new every day. Seriously do. Oh, my head. Stacy, hello. Hey, hello, Les, darling. How are you? Nice looking baby boy there, Les. Who's the father? His name's Jack. Oh, Sarah says, I once met a med-surg nurse who, when she was in nursing school, said that her non-nursing friends thought working in OB would be so fun. Oh, no. She didn't mind helping women give birth, but she said she was never peed on, pooped on, or barfed on as much as she was in that newborn nursery. Yeah. Hell, do they even have nurseries anymore? I know here at the hospital, the babies stay in the room with the mommy. Our hospital caters to the new mommies. Oh my god, the dinners they fix them and everything. Jeezy cow. Not to mention the food is good there, but dag. Steaks and lobsters, and she said that every boy who passed through the nursery had a code. AU nurse over AU, that nurse over there doesn't like babies very much. Fwee. Yeah, I hear the babies stay in the room, and the daddy, they have a bed for the daddy. So they spoil the mama. The last hospital I worked in had the mother stay in the same room from admission to discharge unless she had a C-section. Only sick babies went to the nursery. Mm. Yeah, they have a whole floor. God, it's nice up there. And there's a code. You have to have a code to get in there. And every person has a certain code. So you have to have you have to have a code to get in. And it's nice. But there's nowhere to go look at the babies. They all stay in the room. Or if the mother tells the staff that she wants a break from the baby, which happens. Yeah. Because I guess daddies can't stay there the whole time. Chris did. Um, and they have their own shower. Oh my god, the bathrooms are big and excellent. And, oh yeah. And they have a, like I said, a double bed in there for the daddy. Rockin' Stacy. This is my boy. I adopted him from the animal shelter. Oh yeah, oh he's a good baby. He's a good baby boy. They're like a motel room. Oh yeah, it's nice. Poor Cap, she was always sleeping though. But yeah, the babies stay in the room with the mama and the daddy. And of course, we kept the grandkids. I mean, well, when Zaya was born, we kept Nina, and then when Zach was born, we kept Nina and Zaya. And of course, took them to the hospital so they can see their brother and their mom and dad and stuff. And we got to hold the babies. So, but yeah, those are nice. They're not like they used to be. Have a couple people in a room. One screaming the whole time. The other one sleeping the whole time. It's a, you know, always took the babies away. So, but now it's all inclusive. And it's nice and quiet. So, yeah, that's nice. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? Yeah, my little baby boy up there, Stacy, I adopted him from the pound. And Well, what it was, I was going to have a live stream on doing cryptids and stuff, and that was the day that Kobe passed away, and that's everybody want to talk about Kobe instead of cryptids. I just kept him up there because actually I like him. His name's been Fifi and something else. Now Fluffy today. I was gonna get like a little miniature, I don't know, Yorkie or something like that. Get a little mini dog. Name it Titan or something. Say beware, killer dog. Yeah, this teacup looking thing. Oh. I had a surgical hospital room that had a desk, table and chairs, lounge chair, hospital bed, regular bed, couch, and a huge bathroom. I can believe it. I can believe it. Hell, every time I go in the hospital, they won't let me get out of bed, walk, nothing. I'm like, I'm getting ready to be discharged. Really? I can't walk to the bathroom? I asked the nurse aides if they could get me on the toilet one time. And they said, no, we'll get you a bedpan. And I said, I don't need a bedpan. I need the toilet. No, we're going to get you a bedpan. And I said, look, I've been hooked up to this IV for 14 hours and I have not went to the bathroom. I have got to pee. I said, I'm going to overfill this bedpan and I'm not going to lose my dignity over this. So they refused. She said something about talking to the nurse or tell the nurse or something. She walked out and I walked 3 feet to the toilet and peed my ass off. And she came in, got mad. She went and told the nurse. Nurse came in, and I told the nurse the same thing. I said, look, I have been hooked up to this IV for 14 hours. I have not went to the toilet. I said, and I've got to pee. That bedpan wasn't going to do nothing for me. She said, well, they'll just change the seats. I said, why do I have to sit in it? I said, I'm getting ready to be discharged. Why can't I just go on the toilet? It was a bit nuts if you ask me. The old man loved it though. I refused to use a bedpan. Heck no. I'm sitting there thinking, there's nothing stopping me from walking. No. I know how much my bladder holds. Trust me, a bedpan, my pee would look at that thing and go, yeah, right. Here, let me show you what Niagara Falls looks like. Not only your dignity, but the work they would have to do changing those sheets. It wasn't like they could measure your urine in the sheets either. Exactly. Exactly. They weren't measuring my urine to begin with. So what's the... You're not supposed to be walking. Are you serious? I'm getting ready to walk out of here. Literally, I have yet to be wheeled out of the hospital. I refuse. I said, if I can walk it, I can walk it. So they would have an aide just escort me down. But I said no. I'm not gonna sit there and lay like that. No. So, no. I don't recall the doc telling me I can't walk. For real. I tell you what, my cardiac unit, I tell them every time, do not put me on the CCU. Do not. They do not know how to take care of me on there. I never get my shots. I never get my meds. Especially when I'm supposed to take the meds. I said, I need my gabapentin. They let me go without my gabapentin. I was in so much pain. And they let me go. without my medication, and I kept asking them for it. We need an order from the doctor. Really? Why did the pharmacist come in then and ask me what meds I was taking and when do I take them? What was the point of the pharmacist coming in? And so they kept refusing to give me my meds, and I wanted to go home. And so I made Fran come to the hospital and bring my meds with me. Were they trying to kill you on CCU? I think so. They never gave me my shots or nothing. And I hate the care. I do. They don't know how to take care of a diabetic. They don't know when to give you your fucking meds. And so Fran brought my meds. I had been without them. And so she brought them, and the nurse got mad and refused to take care of me because I took my own meds. He said, "Did she bring your meds?" "Yeah." "Did you take them?" "Yeah." So they put me on the intensive care side, and they call it cardiac care unit. And so they put me on, so the cardiac care unit, the CCU, and the ICU are on the same floor. They put me in ICU. And so every time I go in there and they say, "We got to keep you, we're going to take you upstairs," I said, "Don't you dare put me on CCU. Don't you dare." I refuse. If you bring your own meds, they need to send them to the pharmacy for identification. I just took them. They don't know how to take care of me on the CCU. And I told them, I said, that one time I went in and my sugar was just over 200 and I had bottomed out. I was passing out, and it wasn't my sugar. They don't know my heart rate, everything. It was just gone. And I actually live streamed it. And I went in, my sugar's just over 200. And I said, I haven't taken my shots yet. And they let me lay there all through the night and all day. And finally in the evening, because I said I need my shots, but I was also eating. And I said, I need my shots. You know what I'm eating. Right here it is. It's right there. And they gave me 10 units. Now, they kept checking my sugar during the day. And then I ended up with a fever. And they said, you have an infection, but we don't know where it's at. But yet they started no antibiotics. They didn't even start a broad spectrum antibiotic. Nothing. My veins kept blowing. And I was just getting more and more irritated, and my sugar kept going up. They kept taking it, but they never gave me shots. And I kept wanting to see the charge nurse. Well, apparently she had meetings all day, and she finally came in at like 10 o'clock. And I said, I've been asking for you all day. Well, I've been busy. And I said, well, I've been needing to complain. I need my shots. I need my meds. I'm not getting them. I said, I've yet to take all my meds. And she came up, she pissed me off because the first thing she did was shut my laptop, and I opened it back up. She said, do you mind if we close this? I went, yes, I do. And opened it back up. She said, and then she did it again. Well, we need to close this. I said, no, we don't. I'm live streaming. And me and her got into it. I said, they haven't been giving me my shots. And I said, the last time they took it, it was almost 500. I said, she just took it now. I have no idea what it is. And they wouldn't tell me. And so Fran didn't get off work till 11. No, she got off work at 10. But she didn't get out of there till like 10:20 or something like that. And then she was coming to the hospital. It's a good thing she came because I told her to go home. Well, anyway, Fran has me walking in, and she went, oh, God. Because I've had a problem with the nurse all day. The nurse was taking shit off my tray. She said, "You don't need this. You don't need that." And I'm like, "You give me the stuff I ordered back on there." No. And I said, "Yes, you are." I just called down the kitchen. I reordered it. That's BS. Some doctors and nurses have no bedside manner. Was this in a high hospital? Yeah, it was right here in my town. Yeah. And so, the nurse kept getting mad because my veins kept blowing. And the last time I told, there was another nurse in taking care of a lady next door, and that's what that charge nurse said. She said, "We have HIPAA laws. You can't do this." And I said, "Oh, yes, I can." I said, "I have nobody from the hallway." And I said, "I don't have her." "Well, they can hear." I said, "They haven't been able to hear the whole time." And so there was a nurse that was taking care of the lady in the next bed. And then she was passing, and I said, "Ma'am," I said, "my IV really hurts." And I said, "I think there's something wrong with it." And she looked down. "Oh, no, it's fine." So I just laid my hand down like this. And it was my nurse aide said, "What's wrong with your arm?" It wasn't 10 minutes later. Next thing you know, my arm was just swollen. And I said, "Get the nurse." She comes in, and I said, "My veins blown." And I said, "I told the other nurse about it." And she said it was okay. So I told her it was hurting. And so it was a vein that was blown. So she got mad because she had to redo my IV. So when this charge nurse is in here, she's trying to do my arm. And I was like, "No, don't wait." I said, "You just wait. I think I'm going home." And the charge nurse says, "You're not discharged yet." And I said, No, that has nothing to do with it. I can get better by myself if I went home." So here it is. My sugar's over 500. I've had this infection. They don't know what. I had this fever. They never gave me anything for a fever or an infection. They don't know what's going on. I was there all damn day, all through the night, all through the damn day. Here it is, 10:30 at night. Fran's going, "Oh, good God, not again." And I said, "Fran, I'm going home." And they said, the charge nurse told me I couldn't. And I said, "Yes, I can." I said, "Fran, hand me my clothes." I said, "Do your thing." And so they didn't walk me out, nothing. I just changed my clothes. I signed that piece of paper, and I left. I said, "What, no escort?" I was pissed. I was pissed. I went through hell. And I had so many people in my live chat. Oh my God, I had a couple hundred. And one or two of them were nursing director of nursing. And they wanted to know what hospital I was in. They were going to call. Because they heard everything. But I told that nurse, I said, "You don't ever take anything off my tray." And she said, "Well, you're not allowed to have this, you're not allowed to have that." And I said, "Doctors never bitched once about me having a turkey sandwich. Never said anything once." It's like, "I'm allowed to have a turkey sandwich." "Well, you're not allowed to have this Coke." And I said, "Ma'am," I said, "if you've noticed, and at the time I was in perfect health, I said, salt doesn't bother me. I'm not on the salt restriction." And I said, "This is only 4 ounces of Coke." I said, "I won't even drink it all." So she finally gave it to me like an hour later. And it was all warm and shit, and wouldn't get me a cup with ice. Refused. If you'd have your insulin, you could have had it. Yeah, it was only 4 ounces of Coke, and I don't even drink it all. I said, "I got my pitcher of water here, I said, but I just like a little something." Because she wouldn't let me have grape juice. So she said, you can have a Diet Coke, or you can have a Sprite or something like that. I said, "I want a Coke." That's what I ordered. I'm not on a salt intake restriction. I'm still not. But if they'd given me my insulin, thing of this, that's all I had was a turkey sandwich and a drink. I didn't even get my banana. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I was mad. I was so mad that day. And I came home, and by the time I got home, it was close to midnight. And the first thing I did was I took my insulin shot, both of them. Took my Levemir and Novolog. And then I waited about 5-6 hours. And then I took another shot. You know, I know how to bring it down slowly. You don't have to use that hospital anymore, Hope. Oh yeah, that's where I go. I actually like the hospital. I just don't like CCU. But I like every other place. They have excellent ER doctors there. Excellent ER doctors. And I've never had a problem on ICU. Never had a problem. It's always on the cardiac unit. And used to be there was one nurse that worked the cardiac unit. And she flat out looked at me. She said, she came in and she said, have you had your shots today? I said, I've had one. And she said, well, your sugar's a little high. And she told me what it was. I forget what it was. And she turned around and looked at me. She said, look, you tell me what you take. And I'll draw it up. And I said, well, if it's that high, I think it was... I said, if it's that, then, you know, I usually take about 40 units if it's up high like that. And she's like, all right. And she said, you tell me you know your body better than I do. And she remembered me from the year before and stuff. And we got along fantastic. We really did. And I said, can I get up and go to the bathroom? She said, can you walk? I said, yeah. She said, sure. She said, if you can walk it. I said, thank you. You know. But she left that unit and went somewhere else, and I don't know where else in the hospital. It's just CCU. I cannot stand CCU. They were marking down. The other time I was in CCU. It was a whole different time. It was after my second heart attack. They put me on CCU in the back. They were putting down that I was eating my dinner and shit. And I'm like, I didn't have dinner because I don't know who ordered this. But even my mom said I wouldn't eat this. And I was like, no, I didn't like anything they sent me. They put down I ate dinner. They were putting down the charts. They were giving me my shots and my meds. And this, I was like, you guys ain't done shit for me. And so I told him, I said, I need something to eat. And he said, well, you've already eaten. No, I haven't. I said, I didn't eat any dinner. I don't know what you guys are marking down, but I said I didn't eat it because there was nothing on there I liked. I said, I don't know who made out the menu for me, but nobody asked me. And I said, I have money. Can you go down to the cafeteria and get me something? Or can I go down and get something? You know, I have money. Falsifying medical records, great way to lose your license and even accreditation. Exactly. And so I'm sitting here going, and the one nurse was such a bitch, and they put me on a mobile monitor for my heart. And so I always got up and walked the hallway, always. That's why I don't understand. They wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. But I walked up and down the hallways all the time. And they put a portable monitor. While I was getting up walking, this was that same day, they transferred me from one side of CCU to the other and closer to the desk. And I was there and I started walking. And the nurse looked at me and she said, if you go off the unit, she said it'll buzz or something. I said, I'm not going off unit. She said, and if you break it, she said that's a I forget how many thousands of dollars she said it cost. And I looked at her and I said, why would I break it? Sounds like that CCU will give you a heart attack. It's honestly true. It's honestly true. So the one time I went in, I was out of it. I was so out of it, and they had to take me upstairs. And that's where the ambulance couldn't stick me, because I had no blood pressure whatsoever. Someone must have broken it in the past. Yeah, but that was insulting the way she said it and stuff. There was no need for that. I was mad at them, not the machine. You know? But so one time they took me in, the ambulance could not get me, and they finally said, we can't stick her anymore. I think they stuck me 3 times, and the hospital said, just bring her in, we'll get her. And I went out, and guess there was 3 people trying to work on my arms, trying to stick me, and they stuck me 14 times in the hospital, down in ER. And then they were going to take me upstairs, and Fran had to tell them, don't put her on CCU. She said, don't put her. They put her in ICU the last 2 times, and they put me back in ICU. It's like I have my own suite there. But it was pretty insulting how they talked. But it was, I had to fight for myself a few times because there's nobody else in the hospital with me. I've had to do it on my own. And so I've had to be aware as best I could on everything. And man, that's CCU over here. I told them, they call and they ask if they can do a survey, and I told them, I said, I love almost every other department in that hospital, but your CCU sucks. And I told her what happened, and she said, would you be willing to talk with the hospital administrator? And I said, I'll talk to anybody that will freaking listen, but nothing's going to be done about it. I said, I've been on CCU, cardiac care, 3 different times, and I've had complaints every freaking time. I said, I'd rather somebody off the street give me CPR than go to your CCU. Exactly what I said. Hell, I'm in ICU, and in ICU you don't have room phones. They brought me a room phone. I said, no, I need my room phone. And they did. They went on to CCU and grabbed one of theirs. That's serious. Yep. But there's other times I've had just excellent ICU, excellent care. You know, emergency room, excellent, totally excellent care. You know, in a regular room, excellent care. I can't complain. That's horrible. Shouldn't have to worry about that. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I think it might be on my chart, because I think the last time I went, they just took me to ICU. I think they didn't even worry about CCU. So I think it might be on my chart. But hey, you know, one thing I've learned, you have to fight for yourself. I'm usually there by myself. Even when I was in the middle of a heart attack, I was literally in the middle of an active heart attack, and they're cutting off my shirt, and they had these people outside the room. Well, first of all, they were flying with me on the gurney, the ER was, and they had me outside. I should say the ambulance. They had me outside in the ambulance trying to get me and stick me. They finally stuck me, but they can only get one. And okay, and I'm sitting there throwing up this brown crap. So they had me out there in the ambulance. I think they said for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then they got me off there, and they just flew me down the hall. I mean, I could feel the wind. And I happened to open my eyes and look, And they had these people standing outside the room. So I already knew what room I was going to. And they were just teams. One team came in. It was like in waves. And like I said, they were just cutting everything off, this and that. I'm sitting there trying to talk. And the doc comes up to me. And it's the doctor, one of the doctors I really love. Said, well, Miss Kane, I have some good news and bad news for you. Well, which is it? What is it? Well, bad news is you're in the middle of an active heart attack right now. Good news is if you're going to have one, where you're having it is the place to have one. And I said, where? Left lower ventricle. I said, yay. And she said, so, but we got some problems going on. And she said, looks like you got some occlusions. And I said, yeah. She said, you got a lot of them? Yeah. And they were taking x-rays, and then one team would go out, another team would come in, and they were all talking to me, and then they said, we got to get you upstairs now. And then they had, I don't know if it was a nurse or registration or whatever, and I said, you guys are not moving me until my parents are called. And he said, well, we need to get you up here right now, we'll call your parents. I said, no, you don't understand. You are not cutting on me until my parents are called. We called your parents. How many heart attacks have you had? You don't want to know. 6. 3 major, 3 minor. Well, they suspect a couple more because I'm stubborn. I won't go to the hospital. So I think I had the small one here, and I got over it because that brown stuff was coming up again. I was slurring. I was on the toilet. Took baby aspirin, you know, and I finally came around or whatever and laid down, and I was all right. So we figured, I refused the ambulance. Everything, so it wasn't nothing major. It was a small little thing. And then I had one before we bought the house, and I told the doc what happened. He said, you just bought yourself an EKG. So when I went in there, that one time they let me sit overnight having a heart attack. They had me hooked up to nitro, because when they gave it to me in the ambulance, it went away, and then a few minutes later it came back, and they gave me nitro again, and it would go away, and it wear off, and then they gave me nitro a third time, and I told them, call Dr. Rajub, call my doctor. And they said, well, we're not sure if you're having a heart attack. And I said, I'm having a heart attack. Call Dr. Rajub. They didn't. So this is what caused the damage to my heart. They let me lay there, and they had me on nitro drip. Now the nurse, his nurses, I love his nurses. They all love me. His nurse, when they came in the morning, she saw my name on the roster, and she went like this, and she pulled my file, and she went to Dr. Rajub, and she said, "You're about third or fourth file down," and she said, "Doc, you need to look at her." She said, you know how she is. If Les is in this hospital voluntarily, there is a problem going on. She said, you need to check her out first. And he did. And he was pissed. So he comes flying in the room. You know how those cartoon characters where they go flying in a room and they're like on one foot coming in? That's how he came in. And he says, what are you doing here? And I said, enjoying the scenery. He said, no. You gotta go now. You're having a heart attack. You gotta go now. I barely had just enough time to make a phone call. Woke Fran up. I said, call mom and dad. I'm going in for surgery. She's like, what? I said, I'm in the middle of a heart attack. And she said, okay, I'll call your mom and dad. Thank you. Click. Boom. They had me turned over. They checked my wrist. They started doing everything right. I was in ER in 5 minutes. Dead serious. This is not a joke. They had me in ER in 5 minutes. Rajub was pissed. And that's when I got the major damage that I have to the heart. That's when things started going downhill, health-wise. But I told them, call my doctor, call Dr. Rajub. Call it, and they didn't. They just let me lay there all night on a nitro drip, having a heart attack. Dead serious. And here I am smoking. I said, fuck it. For real. Now, my heart is just within normal limits. My heart itself is just within normal limits. But it is getting weaker. You need a different hospital. I just need somebody to fucking listen to me. I need Rajub's direct line to his home. I love my doctor. You know, like I said, it's one of those things you have to fight for yourself. Because I know there are people that go in there who are hypochondriacs, but you can't deny, as soon as that nitro goes away, it's back. I'm on nitro, I'm okay. We don't know if you're having a heart attack. Dude, you know I'm having a heart attack. You know? All you have to do is look at the troponin levels. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to do a set. All you have to do is take one reading and you'll know. You will know. So, but his nurse is the one that told me he was pissed. He was mad. And she's the one that actually pulled my file, and she's like, if I volunteer to go in, there's a problem. And there was. If they know me that well, you know. And I thanked her for it. And that's when I found out, though. In a way, you have to look at silver linings. Because that's when I found out, first of all, they don't need to go in through the leg anymore. My wrist, the veins in my wrist are big enough for them to go in. So the recovery time was nothing. And, you know, I can get up, walk, and everything once I come out or whatever. You know, I don't have to lay like a board for how many hours and this and that. They went in through the wrist, they put a pressure thing on it, and I think it was an hour or two. And then I was fine. I was able to move my arm and this and that. You just can't move your wrist like that. Secondly, what we found out was they have smaller stents. And so he was able to get the stent in where I needed it and to stop the heart attack. And they're only making more and more advances. That is the problem. They didn't have stents small enough to put in. Now I have vascular occlusions. You know, the engine is getting weaker. Yes, it is, but it beat just within normal limits. It was fine before then. I was well within normal limits, and my systems were okay. But it wasn't the engine. It was all the plugs. But now they made stents that were small enough and they're only making more and more advances. And he says there's 2 more we got to worry about, but he said you're doing fine. And he said, I'm not going to put you back in and under and put you through that unless something happens. And it's been 2 years. So, and I don't feel I haven't had an issue with my heart. So, it was that was a good thing. I said, so there is hope for me. He said, there's always hope. But he said, yeah. But he said, I'm not going to fix it right now unless something happens. And the next time he goes in, he'll get them both. So, I don't even know how we got onto this subject. And it's been 2 years. So I'm happy. Now I just got to worry about I think I may have lymphedema or something, because my legs swell like a... Ever since then. And they're swelling really bad now. And, but I don't want to get a lymphedema machine because I want to make sure I don't have a blood clot somewhere. So, and I go to the doctor here next week, actually. On the 10th. So, yay. I don't even know how we got on the subject, you guys. I really don't. And I know my hands and all that is from arthritis and things like that. That's been coming for a long time. That ain't got nothing to do with my heart. You want a water pill? Yeah. Yep. They're trying to get my blood pressure under control. Not much luck. Yeah, thank God. Believe it or not, my blood pressure was never an issue. My cholesterol was never an issue. I said, look, just because you're big doesn't mean you're full of blubber. That one nurse was like, it's almost like you have no bad cholesterol. Even the doc said, how do you do it? I said, I poop it out. He thought I was joking. I said, no, you can go, and especially when I have diarrhea and you go in there, and I said, I see this stuff around. I just figured that was the cholesterol coming out. Dar, hello. I have no idea, but I am having flashbacks just listening and had to say hiya before I go lay down. Much love. Aww. Dar, hello. Stacy says, I hope your spirit animal is a cat, Les. I have no idea what it is. Mine was 200 over 96. Oh, jeez. No, mine's usually... 130 over 70 or something like that. Yeah, that's high. Dar, thank you for coming in. Hope you get a good night rest. Yeah, 200 over 96. Mine's in the low hundreds. Doris says, but I must say, the hospital stream was kick-ass. Yeah, Dar was there. Yeah. Remember that? They wouldn't give me my meds. They wouldn't give me my shots. That nurse came in and everything. Tried to shut my laptop. Yeah. That was fun. Oh my god. It's my bedtime. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, you guys. Cause yeah, I gotta take my meds and go to bed. Is that stream still up? I don't know. I have to double check. I had to unlist a ton of them. But apparently they're going through my unlisted videos. And how we all panicked. Yeah. Yeah, I told them there was several hundred people in there. There was shitload. And yeah. I'm going to have to see. Because I enlisted a lot of them so that way I wouldn't get dinged. But they're going through my unlisted videos. Can you believe that? They're literally going through my unlisted videos. So I'm like, shit, I should have just left them all up. So you all have a great night. I want to thank everyone for coming in and participating. And night, lovely, and chat. Good night, sweetheart. Yeah, you can tell I'm getting tired and my head's starting to go woo. So I hope everybody has a great night and a great day. Yeah, Stacy, it was bullshit. And something else I was gonna say and I forgot. Oh my god. I'll think of it next time. So y'all have a great night and a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye.